Ladies and gentlemen, we all know the 2K community by now. In September and October, people lose their minds. But this year, it's gone to a whole nother level. We got people moving in together to grind rep, not taking showers, people modding their controllers in order to gain a competitive advantage, people cheating on the leaderboards in broad daylight. The list goes on and on. Drop a like on the video. Let's get right into this. So first things first, I know I got my Twitter on light mode. It's just the way I like it, okay? It's personal preference. Relax. Y'all always attacking me in the comments, man. Relax. First things first, we got the top rep on the game cash out. On September 1st, he tweeted, NBA 2K25 will be special with my boy Enzo. Flew all the way from Jersey to grind top rep with them. Top rep duo incoming. These boys moved in together to grind rep on 2K. And then on top of it, you got Enzo tweeting, last shower together before the 2K25 rep grind. And it's these dudes in the bathroom about to take their last shower before they grind rep for the next 2 months. Then on top of it, these dudes are tweeting their meals. Top rep breakfast check, and he's just got a plate full of donuts. And as you can see, obviously, he's already on the game. They're playing it 24/7, and he's got multiple. Look at breakfast check, dinner check. Like they're just eating straight junk food, grinding rep together in the same apartment, day after day after day. Listen, I'm not one to hate on someone's grind, because hey, shout out to them, man. They're going crazy. They're like vet 3 or something already. I just think it's a little crazy. I think it's a little crazy to sacrifice your entire life to grind rep. I'm sorry. Call me crazy in the comments. It's my opinion. I think it's absolutely insane that you stop going outside, you stop going to the gym, you stop hanging out with your friends to grind rep. And I love 2K. I love playing 2K. I play 2K every year. But I think it's a little crazy. And that's my apologies. He's actually vet 4 already. I said vet 3. He's actually already vet 4. Let me know what rep y'all are down in the comments, man. Vet 4 on October, whatever today is, 6th, 7th, 8th, whatever it is actually, he hit it on October 4th. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. These dudes are going all out. From what I've heard, they've done everything from creating 60 overalls and playing in the 1v1 court in the proving grounds, because if you're on a 60 overall, I guess you get matched up with other 60 overalls. So they just make a 60 overall post score and you just grind that over and over again. They've been creating a 60 overall, joining a park, so it puts you in a park with other 60 overalls, and then joining back on their main players so that they get to play against worse players to make it easier to win, to get rep. Like these dudes are committed to finding the absolute easiest, best, quickest way to get rep on the game. And just to me, it's like when it gets to that point, it's like you're not even playing the game anymore. You're not even playing the game to enjoy it. You're like almost like driving yourself crazy because you're just trying to absolutely maximize every ounce of rep, which I understand it's the rep race, but it's like, don't you get the game to enjoy the game? Again, there's probably a bunch of other things I don't even know that they've done, but like playing again on a 60 versus 60s all the time just to get the most rep and joining these bot parks and doing all this stuff, it's a lot. It's a lot. But hey, shout out to them. They're doing it. They're the top reps. Let's move on. Getting into some actual gameplay stuff. If y'all don't know about this is actually pretty wild. Hank tweeted, this is how 2K wants us to play 2K25, laughing face. Now, obviously, he's being a little facetious with it and whatnot, but basically, this is talking about the fact that if you do post fades from within 0 to 10 feet of the hoop, you can green red after red after red. As you can see, these dudes are just spamming it. Hank's doing it, obviously, to prove a point, but people just sit in the paint to get the free board, and you can just shoot contested post fades from close shot distance and just green contested after contested after contested. Now, I knew about this about a week into the game. A lot of people were telling me that post fades are broken and that you can just green reds. And then my boy Swag started to do it when we were playing Pro-Am a little bit and testing it out. And I'm gonna be honest, it certainly is kind of crazy because it's like, even if it registers, sometimes it just registers open. But the fact that it registers red and you can just still green it like so consistently is kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys remember Tonic. Tonic is somebody that plays with Laker fan a lot in some of his videos. And I've actually played with Tonic quite a bit as well. Maybe you guys have seen me playing with him. But he's somebody that every year loves to shoot post fades and post hop shots and all that stuff. And he posted clips probably the first week of the game where he was just greening red after red after red. But you see how got people playing here, man. It's like you just got someone sitting dead zone, somebody just shooting these close, contested, tight post fades. I don't know. I don't know if 2K is gonna be able to patch it because they're shooting it with the stick, and we put this little meme in here or whatever. But yeah, it's just like people are shooting it with the stick. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna I don't know, game mechanic wise, what can you do? I mean, just make it harder to green, you know, depending on the coverage percentage. I'm not really sure, but I would say something needs to be done, because from what I understand, if you go into the proving grounds 2v2, 1v1, whatever, this is what people are doing consistently, and I don't think that's what the devs intended for the game to be played like. Speaking of Laker fan, people are cheating, literally cheating in broad daylight in the proving grounds. So anybody that's been playing proving grounds, trying to climb the leaderboards and whatnot, you're gonna want to know about this. I haven't really played proving grounds. When it comes to things on the game, like events, proving grounds, leaderboards, all that stuff, I kind of just stay away, I'm gonna be honest, because people always find a way to cheat. In events, people boost, use Zens. Now you got this going on with the proving grounds. Basically, Laker fan, he explains it in the video, but he's gonna talk about here the fact that essentially when you dashboard out of a proving grounds game, you do not move on the leaderboard. So people that lose in proving grounds are dashing out, they get the loss on their record, but their ranking on the leaderboards in proving grounds does not get affected by the loss. Let's hear what he has to say.
All right, I want y'all to tell me if I'm in the wrong here. So this is where we were at before even finding out about this whole dashboarding thing, how you can just retain your rep. And I hate that I'm even bringing this up to y'all in the first place. If I'm doing it, I might as well be transparent with the fact that it's a thing, right? So if you're about to lose a game in proving grounds, you can just dash out of the game and boom, you'll retain your rep.
That's what I was saying.
As you can see, you do still lose the game on your record, and it will affect your win percent. It won't affect your ranking or your status in there. But as y'all can see, out of 172 games played, I've lost 14 of them. So that's 158 and 14. That is nearly a 92 win percent, if not more than that, I believe. So now let's just pull up the Twitter. Let's go to the notifications on that and talk about how we got.
All right, what we got here? What do we got here?
Which, granted, he beat me twice, and you can see he pulled up the box scores of it and all that stuff, and talking about getting me banned. All right, so
I didn't know about this.
Obviously, it is what it is. You know, it happened. He beat us good. That's just the true blue facts of it and stuff like that too. You know, he responded to my tweet. It doesn't even follow me. But now let's talk about who's also debris brought up in this. So I'm not even here to name drop for that matter. I'm just talking like if we're talking who's doing it. I mean, beating Chalk and Badge, and then here goes Chalk dashing out of the game. We haven't beat. I'm talking. I got receipts of all.
Oh, he's got receipts. Laker got the receipts.
Who's like, here we got the intros of him as well, or for that matter, literally in barcode name. So we're beating them as well, and guess where they're going? They're dashing before the game is even ending. I mean, he got out of it himself before it ends. So there's another dude that's doing it. We got this glassy dude who is running the two bigs. I'm asking him like, hey, what's the cheese with this whole dashing thing? Like, what's up with that?
So the thing about this, and I don't know if he gets to this point, but it's like, and this is why I stay away from it, because it puts you in a difficult spot. It's like, if you want to finish the season as one of the people that ends up being top of the proving grounds rankings and get the rewards and all that, if you don't do this, you're at a severe disadvantage. If you do this, then you're looked at in the wrong and potentially maybe you get banned. It's like you don't know what the right decision is, because you want to obviously be on a level playing field with everybody else on the leaderboards, but you also don't want to risk being banned. You also don't want to risk your credibility being taken away. So I just stay away as a whole. I'm not getting involved in none of that. When it comes to events and proving grounds, I don't get involved in none of that stuff because it's just not worth it for me, bro. But let's see what else he has to say.
This is the second time we've played him. 2 times in a row. Boom, he's out of there. Guess what he is? As we load this up, bro's literally the freaking number 6 rep in the whole world. Now you tell me if I'm in the wrong for this. How am I supposed to compete with people like this who are doing this type of stuff if I'm not doing it as well? Here we go against this glassy dude again. Guess what happened the first time we played him?
Lakers got the receipts, right? Got everything on film.
Like, not even
4K.
Playing as the game ends. So I wasn't even hip to this being a thing before like this morning or today when we loaded it up. But it's like, how are you supposed to compete in the first place if you're being held to a standard where you as a content creator are like, oh, you should have more dignity, more pride than this? When realistically, bro, everybody else who's competing in this stuff, and I'm talking the big names as well in this, are also doing it. So hey, this is me fessing up to the fact that yeah, we dashed out of games that we were gonna lose today, and that's how it is, you know. But I just wanted to see what y'all think. If I'm in the wrong with this, breakfast, or if that's just, like I said, if you can't beat them, join them. You have to compete with this stuff as long as 2K is going to allow other people to do it as well.
What do y'all think, man? Is Laker in the wrong? Him and his teammate or whatever, whoever was dashing? Actually, not even just about Laker. Are people dashing in the wrong, or are they just trying to compete with the other people? But eventually, where does it stop then? Because if you're just dashing to compete with the other people who are dashing, eventually somebody started the whole thing and that person is in the wrong, right? Anyways, y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think. The next thing I got for y'all is people are using the paddles on their controllers to rhythm shoot. Look at this. This is from Hank again. Bring back shooting with square. WTF. Xbox now has a competitive advantage over PlayStation because they can remap their paddles to right stick for rhythm shooting. There is no reason to not be on Xbox now. 2K did too much with rhythm shooting and it backfired. What do y'all think about that statement? Let's check out this video.
On the back. No X button. No stick. Nothing. Watch. Green. Bro, I'm not even shooting with the X button, bro. I'm shooting with paddles.
Yep.
This only works on Xbox right now. Go down to Xbox accessories, go to your profile, and then go to configure.
So you remap
Go
the
down
controller.
to your bottom right trigger and set that to your right down. Just click A on it, go down about halfway on the options menu, bro, and you're gonna find it. It's easy money. I really can't believe 2K has no way to patch this. This is why you don't add rhythm shooting in the 2K. Now, as soon as you set that the right stick down, go over to your left trigger, man. The bottom left trigger gonna do the same exact thing. Just do it for up. The time it takes for your controller to register the two buttons, man, I'm telling you, it's green every time. You don't even have to even try. I mean, you gotta try a little bit, bro, but it takes minimal effort. Don't blame this on me, man. I'm just the one with the Xbox controller that figured this out. Make sure you send this to your homie who's struggling to shoot, bro, because I'm sure he'd love to hear it, or he might even go out and get him an Xbox controller himself or buy one, because I tell you what, Xbox is better, bro. Send this to your homie who needs to shoot better, man. All right, watch, bro.
What? Hold on. So, because it doesn't register the button presses as quickly, it's easier to green using the buttons with rhythm shooting? Is that what he said? Because he's making it sound like it's even easier than shooting with the stick because it doesn't register it as like quickly, I guess. So it's like there's more margin for error. And something I heard today that's interesting, and this must be the reason why, is in wagers for that 1v1 me site, they banned rhythm shooting. Probably because of this, because they were like, okay, well, we don't know like who's playing with the advantage of the paddles or not, so we're just going to get rid of the thing as a whole. So in the competitive wagers on that, if you're playing on that site, which most of the competitive players do in terms of like 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, they banned rhythm shooting, and I'm assuming it has to be because of the paddles. That's actually pretty crazy, man. The 2K community, you can't make it up, man. But if you need the best jump shots on NBA 2K25, click that video on the screen right there. I guarantee you one of those will help you out.